Patrick, thanks for joining us. Listen, Walmart raised its guidance back in November. The stock's up pretty nicely. This about 8% so far year to date. What are your expectations for Walmart when the numbers roll out?
I mean, I think the numbers will be pretty close to street expectations. The street is looking for 3.2% same-store sales growth for Walmart U.S. That's pretty similar to what they did in the third quarter, looking for EPS of $1.33. So I think relatively in line numbers. However, my sense is that the first half of the quarter was stronger than the back half. The back half is where we had the government shutdown, which started on December 22nd, 3 days before Christmas. We had the polar vortex in the latter part of January. So I think those factors played into the numbers a little bit. So I think we'll see. And we've got some weak numbers for December retail sales from the government last week. I think you'll see a little bit of that in Walmart's report this morning.
So, Patrick, if they do miss, I mean, they're basically their own estimates, but if they miss or investors seem disappointed, should they not be? Because the shutdown, do they get a mulligan?
I think they probably get a little bit of a mulligan, yeah, if that was the case. And the numbers are a little bit light because of the shutdown. It was 800,000 federal workers that were not getting a paycheck for part of the quarter. And those are Walmart customers. So I think they get a little bit of a mulligan. And frankly, you know, the more recent trend, I think, has been better. The weather has improved. The shutdown's over. The stock market is doing better. And the checks that we've been doing over the past few weekends have been, you know, pretty good from a store traffic standpoint.
Yeah, you know what, people, though, all year getting a little more in their paycheck because of the tax cuts. But the downside of that is people may get less of a refund from the government than they are used to at tax time. How much do you think that might impact Walmart going forward?
I mean, that could be a factor as we move further into the first quarter of 2019. The early numbers on tax refund distribution were pretty light, down 7-8% year over year in terms of total dollars distributed. However, it's early. And there are a lot of moving pieces this year with the changes in withholdings and whatnot. So I think that, you know, some are still saying that tax refunds will be bigger this year than they were last year. So we'll have to see. It's too early to say on tax refunds, but it's something to watch for sure as we move further into the first quarter.
You know, we sort of teased it all show long about what they're going to be doing they haven't done for the first time in years. And that, Patrick, is holding a live earnings conference call. Why do you think Doug McMillon, CEO, had a change of heart about this? Why are they doing this?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about that, Brian, and it's, I don't know. However, what my sense is that they have a new investor relations head, and he's actually, like me, a former sell-side analyst, Dan Binder. And my sense, he's been there for a few quarters now, but I think he probably pushed Doug McMillon to do a live conference call this morning with the investment community. But yeah, they haven't done one. I mean, I covered Walmart for 20 years or so, and during that entire time, I'm not sure they ever did a live teleconference. It was always a recorded call available at 7 in the morning.
Well, there you go. Well, that's when the numbers are going to come out and the live call. Patrick McKeever, we'll let you get to work. The Daily on Retail. Patrick, good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Good to see you too, Brian. Thank you.